What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing Amazonian's Play Anything Draft Mode as sort of a little Christmas special. And I may have to record this in two different bits, so if it seems like I come back sort of at a later time, that's probably why. But nonetheless, I figured I'd go ahead and get in and record the drafting sequence now. Now, the cool thing about Amazonian's Draft, I'll leave it on this page for a little bit so you guys can read a little bit over there on the left. Basically, it gives everyone the omniscience effect just across the game, as well as giving you 1 mana of each color type to sort of activate abilities and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost, all of them, and you only start out with 3 cards instead of 7. So sort of the meta as I've seen thus far is to get a lot of card draw out and go from there. So yeah, we'll hop right in. I'm actually not going to live stream this. I know most of the time I do live stream, but like I said, I may have to do this in parts, so I'm not going to live stream today. Now we'll look for obviously big creatures and card draw and things of that nature. So popping out most to me right now is probably one with the machine, which means we could go with artifacts. Certainly viable, but it does require us to have an artifact out in order to draw a card. So maybe we just go Gaspark Twins. 7/7 with trample, can block 2 creatures. It's not bad. Go ahead and pick up the Gaspark Twins. And again, we can have a rainbow deck, it doesn't really matter, because we have Omniscience, so we don't have to sort of variate our lands. We don't even have to run any lands, beautifully enough. Now I'm not seeing any card draw here. Well, there's Scholar of the Stars, but again, that's only if. And there's Tormenting Voice. If we discard a card, we can draw 2 cards. Angel of Dawn is a good play. Rise from the Grave, we can bring a monster back. It's not bad. Okay, I say we either go Tormenting Voice, so we can get some more card draw. Rise from the Grave, so we can bring a creature back, or maybe Mirror Image, so we can get something like a Gaspark Twins out twice. But it kind of requires us to have another creature out, otherwise it doesn't really do anything. So I think Tormenting Voice is the best play here. Alright, let's go with Tormenting Voice. And of course we'll want some removal and things like that. Take Vengeance is okay. Knight of the Tusk. It's a fairly strong defender card. Of course, he can swing in most all turns as well. But we're going to be going up against creatures like Gaspark because everyone's going to be playing the bigger creatures, you know. So, let's see. Maybe we do just take Vengeance. Some decent removal. Downs of the Wildwood isn't bad either. We can give our creatures trample, so even them having defense isn't bad. Cancel's not bad either, but it doesn't really get us any card draw. And past canceling our opponent's spell doesn't do really anything else. Like, we can't make another play off of it, so we'll just take Vengeance. And here, Revitalize is pretty good in this game mode, as I've seen. Being able to heal as well as draw. Salvager of Secrets allows us, though, to put back a Revitalize or a Tormenting Voice, or take Vengeance into our hand when it enters the battlefield, and that's pretty good as well. So I think we're actually going to take that over the card draw, because it allows us to double play card draw later. So Mind Rot is okay. Totally Lost is okay. I've seen it as you can save your own creatures as well as get rid of your opponents. So it's kind of like some removal. Epicure of Blood would work if we were specifically going for life gain deck. Invoke the Divine's not bad either. We might go with Mind Rot. Target player discards 2 cards. I mean, if we draw that off the bat and they discard 2 cards, they only have 1 card to play. So it is pretty strong. But Invoke the Divine probably allows us to stall out a little bit. Of course, we could totally lost the Salvager and get back 2 instants and sorceries. I think totally lost might be a little bit better. It actually is a form of removal, and it plays on our Salvager, so we'll take it. There's some more card draw. That allows us to keep our creature on the field. If we were going artifacts, Trusty Pack Beast certainly would be good. And Bristling Boar isn't a bad card if we can get it with Trample, so. Maybe we do go with the Abnormal Endurance. It's a way to keep our Gaspark Twins on the field as well. If it's played on Salvager of Secrets, whenever she re-enters the battlefield, she can either bring this card back or another card back to my hand, so that's pretty good. And we need to start picking up some creatures, so my lights are flickering. You guys will probably notice it in the video pretty well. Talons of the Wildwood isn't bad, like I said, given our creatures trample. Counter target creature spell and draw a card. Bone to Ash probably wouldn't be bad either. We know they're going to be casting creature spells, so. Thud could be a game winner for us. We could use it on Gaspark Twins. That's 7 damage to our opponent. That's not bad. Although Gearsmith works well with our Salvager of Secrets. Brings him up to a 5/5. We do need more creatures. And it would allow us for some artifact play. So yeah, maybe we take the Gearsmith. Sovereign's Bite stalls us out. Crash Through is okay. Giving our creatures trample and allowing us to draw cards, not bad. I think we do take the Crash Through there. Now Scholar of Stars is a little bit more interesting because we do have an artifact, so if the artifact's out, we do draw a card, which is pretty good. Again, there's Talons of Wildwood. Act of Treason isn't bad in this game mode either. I'd say it's between Scholar of Stars and Act of Treason. This is very specific when we get to draw the card. Past that, it's a 3/2. This is taking away essentially a defender and gaining an attacker all in one turn, which could be a pretty big sweep on the board. Are we going for more card draw, or are we going for a bigger sweep? We have what? Two sources of card draw? Three sources of card draw? I think we take Act of Treason. It works with Salvager of Secrets. And the card draw there is a little bit too small for me to really play off of. We can take Knot of Tusk. Sure Strike's okay, but Tolarian Scholar wouldn't be too bad. It would help play with our Gearsmith, but I'm not too focused on that. And a 3/7 with Vigilance is pretty strong. Gives us a pretty solid defender. We play the Gearsmith, and it would work with the artifacts. Frilled Sea Serpent wouldn't work because it costs 2 in order for it to not be blocked. I think we just go Revitalize here. Which 2 target creatures can't be blocked this turn, or destroy target artifact. We're going to take Invoke the Divine and Loxodon because we don't need the land. Wall missed there. And we see some more artifacts coming out. There's another Salvager of Secrets. Another crash through. Arcane Encyclopedia wouldn't be bad. We'll have the 3 mana every turn, so we'll be able to draw a card every turn, and it would be a constant artifact on the board to help us with our artifact cards. I think we do take an Arcane Encyclopedia. Interesting. It's not really gonna help us in this deck. Colossal Majesty is we don't really have strong enough creatures, I feel like, to make it work enough. I think we just take the Revitalize here. More card draw is not going to be bad. That's pretty good just for the discard and draw, because we can get to our card draw. The 2 mana to cast a dragon spell is mute, but there's a divinations as well. I kind of want to take this, the Sarkhan though. Sarkhan? I don't know. Fireblood. I want to take the Fireblood.
He told me I would find you here.
Elvish Clan Caller. We don't really have enough elves to make that work. Wow, our deck is really starting to differ now. We could go with the Aviation Pioneer and stick with the artifact blue combination we sort of have going on. I think that's what we do. Mana list. We don't really need that. We're not adding mana for anything except for Arcane Encyclopedia. And that's fine. Dragon Egg works with our Sarkhan. Turn target card from your graveyard to your hand. That's just any card. Recollect. That's pretty good. I think we take the Recollect. And there's a Divination showing back up, so I don't really feel bad for not taking it earlier. I mean, we probably need more creatures, right? We don't have that many. Although a Marauder's Axe is pretty good, right? It stays on the field. Only costs 2 to equip, so we could use it in our Arcane Encyclopedia every turn if need be. Although Explosive Apparatus is pretty good as well. But we can't use it in our Arcane Encyclopedia together. I think we take the Marauder's Axe. It's not a bad play, I don't think. Gearsmith Prodigy, There's another Gasbark Twins, which again isn't bad. Let's go with Gasbark Twins. No need to play to our suit if there's just a better card, right? Root Snare is okay. I think we're going Crash Through though. I really want to have card draw, so I mean, this isn't bad because we can play the 2 creatures as soon as we get them back in hand. I really would like to pick up another Salvager of Secrets in this next pack if I can, but there's no promise of that. Abnormal Endurance does allow our creatures to stay out longer, and that's pretty good, so we'll take it. Don't really want Stitcher's Supplier. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I think we just go with another Knot of Tusk, honestly. Tormenting Voice, yeah. Lava Axe is cool, and if you can get, 4 copies, by all means, just Lava Axe your opponent in the face. I mean, none of these are that good, but I guess we go with Infectious Horror. At least he gets a guaranteed 2 damage off. Knight's Pledge or Gearsmith Prodigy. I mean, she comes out as a 2/2. This is a 2/2 enchantment on something we already have. I think we go Knight's Pledge. No, Gearsmith. It's more playable, if that makes sense. It's playable in more situations. So I think we take the Leonin. It doesn't really play to suit here, but it's really good. Or Heroic Reinforcements, again, really good. But I like the Leonin. Really do like the Leonin, so we'll just pick him up. I don't have to be too serious with this deck. Like I said, this is more like a Christmas. Like, I'm just playing just to have fun. So no serious, no trying to win, no goal other than enjoyment, which will probably disappoint a lot of people, unfortunately. Rogue's Gloves isn't bad. Like, because we can spend that 2 mana and still cast our Arcane Encyclopedia. I just got an email, so sorry about that, guys. I think we do go Rogue's Gloves. Fel Spectre isn't bad. Making our opponent discard cards in this game mode isn't bad, because every card draw is crucial when you only start out with 3. We'll go with Rogue's Gloves, though. Gives us more card draw. And there's a Deseret. That plays heavily into our combo. Gives us some card draw as well. I think I gotta take him.
Shall we begin?
Wow, this is gonna be really fun. There's another Marauder's Axe. Oh, I'm so torn. Sleep is pretty good. It essentially kills, or it doesn't kill, but it essentially maims his creatures for 2 turns, so it's not bad. What would we want to return? Maybe the Arcane Encyclopedia? Gearsmith Guardian. Yeah, Trusty Pack Beast might be alright, actually. We have enough artifacts that I feel like some of them will probably end up in our graveyard and we'll want them back. We'll go with Pack Beast. Now, take another Marauder's Axe, or do we take something like a Take Vengeance where we can deal with creatures? Because we only have 1 Take Vengeance, so that's our only real dealer. Oh no! Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. I took a Satyr Enchanter instead of the Take Vengeance. Wow, that was a mess up. I clicked on the wrong thing. Alrighty. Moving on. Salvager of Secrets. Wonderful. We picked up another copy. Just what I wanted. Not even gonna talk about the blemish that just happened. We can take another Recollect, I think. Yeah. Because whatever card we return, we can play that turn as well, because we don't have to worry about mana cost, so... Even Wind Mage isn't bad, right? Huh? I got to thinking about it. Maybe not. Infernal Scarring isn't bad. It gives us some card draw. Gives our creatures a little bit more damage. Act of Treason is really good, though, as far as playing with few creatures on the board, which you often are early game. I'm going to go with Infernal Scarring. We could probably take a Scholar of the Stars now. I think we will with this lineup. Still not too convinced on the Gearsmith Prodigy being a good pickup. Maybe if this wasn't Amazonian's Play Anything draft, but it is, so, you know, no real need there. Maybe we just go with the Bog Stomper, right? It's another big creature. We don't have too many just heavy hitters. Uncomfortable Chill. It is some card draw, but I think Revitalize is just straight up better. Tormenting Voice isn't bad either, but it makes us discard a card. Revitalize just buffs us, draws us a card. It's pretty good all around. Root Snare, yeah, can help us stall out the game. Wall of Vines or Lava Axe. Definitely take the Lava Axe. Guess we take a Plummet here, and with our last card, a Plains. Alright, so we'll get rid of the Plains. We definitely don't need it. And let's see, what else were we sort of hesitant on? What was something we didn't really want to take, but we did? Loxodon Linebreaker, I could probably take him out. He doesn't really add anything to the deck. Probably take out the Wall of Mist, right? They're not doing anything. Do we have enchantments? Do I have any enchantment cards? If so, I might take out the Gearsmith Prodigy and put in the Satyr Druid. We have one. Those are equipments. So we have one enchantment, so not too worth it. I mean, it is some more card draw, and he is straight up better than Gearsmith, so I mean, I guess it makes more sense. Oh wow, this is an interesting deck, I'll give it that. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we will go ahead and hop into our first game here and see how it does. I'm definitely excited. It was a fun draft, so I know it's going to be a fun play, and especially since we can play every card, we don't have to worry about lands, so hop right in. We may only play 3 games. We'll see how long I actually have. KB918 is our first opponent. Oh, and we're getting an Arcane Encyclopedia off the bat. We're definitely going to keep this hand. Opponent goes first. That's probably the only downside. That's alright. Anticipate. They can line themselves up pretty good. Divinations, okay. So they just have a lot of card draw. Either that or they have a lot here in the beginning. Anticipate again. No, they just have a lot of card draw. It's interesting. Sky Scanner, even more card draw. Another Sky Scanner. So obviously you guys can see where the length in this game mode comes from. Wow, Anticipate again. That's his what, 3rd Anticipate already? That's some crazy good draw. Knight of Tusk coming out. Let's see what else he has. Okay, on to my turn. So I'm going to throw down Arcane. He has a cancel. It's unfortunate. Don't tell me he has another cancel. Alright, I think we will go ahead and Tormenting Voice. Get rid of the Abnormal Endurance. Draw a card with Revitalize. We can get a Bog Stomper down. And of course we'll just Lava Axe them in the face, just in case they have some discard that we don't know about. Much better to go ahead and get it out of hand and hit him in the face with it. I think we're set up pretty good compared to his board state. He does have more cards than us. It's unfortunate. We can attack next turn, and we'll lose. Well, no, we can't. If he doesn't attack this turn. Wow, that's rough. So his early card draw definitely bolstered him here, and you can see why I said card draw is so heavy. So of course we'll just play our Leonin. Next turn, play our Bog Stomper. Yeah, so maybe Sky Scanner wasn't a bad pickup. Alright, there goes our Bog Stomper. We can block, but it'll kill our Leonin, so we'll wait until we can get something off the trade with him. And his Sky Scanners are going to be absolutely devastating here. I think that's how we block. Take care of one of his Knight of Tusk. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, he left our Leonin up. That's weird. Of course, we'll get down the Tezzeret.
My employer sends his regards.
Alright, so we'll go up to 4 so we can still live through his next turn. Ooh, no we can't. So we'll have to create one. Well, we're going to draw a card. We're going to play a bit.
Old logic will always
Oh, no good. Alright, my theory was we could draw either a card to draw with or another creature card. But if we had created a 1/1 Thopter, we could have blocked out his Knight of Tusk and we would have still been at 1 health. But obviously I chose to go the risky route. So that's okay. Still having a lot of fun, even though our opponent, man, that card draw. That's crazy. Drawing 3 anticipates right off the bat. I mean, I guess you do only have 40 cards in deck, so it's not as crazy as a 60 card deck where that's like a 1 in 20 chance. Each draw, that is, of course. Yeah, we'll keep it. Our Bog Stomper will be at an 8/5, so that's definitely something scary. You can't really afford to mulligan in this game mode either. You start out with so little already. And going second really isn't bad, because then you get 4 cards starting out instead of the 3. Reassembling Skeleton. Okay, so I'll probably sacrifice those 2 for my Bog Stomper next turn. Ooh, and a Knight of Tusk. And an Infectious Horror. Holy hell. He just drew nothing but creatures. Okay, so get down to Tezzeret.
I am master of machines.
Let's see. Go ahead and do this. We have to take Vengeance. That's not going to help us. We can create a 1/1. He can kill the Knight of Tusk. We can create a 1/1 and block out a creature.
I made you
We'll do that. I'm not gonna attack. We're gonna keep him up as a defender. This way he can't kill Tezzeret this turn, though. Maybe we can get some more card draw out of him. Played a little bit risky last turn. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. So we can steal his Infectious Horror and attack. And then after it becomes... Or we can steal his Knight of Tusk, attack, and then kill it with Take Vengeance after it's tapped. That's pretty good. And then I don't really mind creating another 1/1. Which will give us 3 artifacts, so we can draw 2 cards next turn. He'll be up to 7 health, so... Yeah, I think we take the Knight of Tusk. And I think we create a 1/1.
this. Keep an eye on you.
Oh, actually, you know what? Attacking with the Knight of Tusk is wrong. I did the wrong play there. Should have taken something else like the Rock's Oracle. Because Take Vengeance won't work on the Knight of Tusk as he doesn't get tapped regardless, so... But we can swing in. He's probably not going to defend it. He'll just take the 3 damage. That is unfortunate. I didn't think about that, though. That's a blunder on my part, so... Just a quick little tip. You guys would probably want to do... take like the Rock's Oracle, something that doesn't have Vigilance, and then play Take Vengeance on it. 2-headed zombie's pretty good for him, but I do get to draw 2 cards with Tezzeret next turn, so totally lost. That's pretty good. I could put his Knight of Tusk back. Alright, we control 3 artifacts, so I get to draw 2 cards here.
Genius.
Salvager, what can I bring back? I can bring back Act of Treason, take his 2-headed zombie, put his Knight of Tusk back and swing in pretty heavy if I wanted to. We're gonna gain trample. Okay, so we're gonna go Salvager of Secrets. We're gonna keep Bone Ash for whenever we put Totally Lost. Ooh, that's not a bad play. Counter target creature spell. Okay, yeah, we don't want to counter our own creature spell. So that's unfortunate. We didn't get the Active Treason, the big play like we wanted, yada yada. But we will. Two-headed zombie is annoying, but I think Knight of Tusk is more so. So we're gonna put Knight of Tusk back, and whenever he goes to cash it. Whenever he goes to cast it, wow, he just gave up. Alright, I guess that works too. I don't know what was going on there, but we'll move on to one victory. And I may just play one more here in this little session and then play some more later. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, this may be a two-part video as well. We'll just have to see. Dr. Spillikin against Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. This isn't bad. We already have Trample on Gaspark, but we do have some card draw and a way to keep Gaspark alive. So, okay. And a Wall of Mist. Alright, that's not bad. And a Scholar of Stars. Okay. So that's still not bad. I can defend both of his creatures and keep mine alive. So we'll go Gaspark and to Divinations. We can recollect and just Divinations again. Let's throw down another Gaspark. I think the recollect into another Divinations is pretty good. Let's try and get out ahead of him. Ooh, there's an Arcane Encyclopedia. So there's some more card draw for us. Revitalize. Salvager of Secrets. Divinations. Draw two more. Salvager of Secrets. I like this little combo we have going on here. Divinations. Draw two more. Recollect. Divinations. Draw two more. We'll play out some of our creatures now. Oh, that actually works. Okay, so we can Totally Lost the Salvager of Secrets, play Crash Through. Play the Salvager of Secrets. Play Divinations. Alrighty. Now we'll end our turn. Turn one, we got 7 creatures out. That's fucking crazy. Alrighty, let's see if he can find a way to match what we've done. It's not like he's sitting in a bad position either. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so let's see what he goes to destroy. If he's smart, he'll destroy my Arcane Encyclopedia, but he doesn't. So I'm going to Abnormal Endurance my Gaspark Twins, and he'll just come right back. So, yeah, that's how that one works. He can swing it if he wants to, but yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he will. Lava Axe to the face is pretty good for us. And we will swing in with a Gaspark. And probably a Knight. Gearsmith. Alright, let's see. See what he does here, because he'll either remove 4 of his creatures or 3 of his creatures. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Our Gasparks is coming back to the field after this. Also, this will probably be our last game, as I will have to go after this. You guys probably heard the dogs, which means it is about that time for me. He's gonna quadruple block Gaspark. That's certainly a way to do it. I don't want to kill any of his things with. What's that? That's 4. That's up to 7. So we'll do that. That's how I want to block. Alrighty, so Gaspark will come back to the field. Killed all 4 of his creatures, dealt some damage. Go ahead and draw with an Arcane Encyclopedia. Okay, so that's pretty good too. We'll put that on our Knight of Tusk. So that actually wouldn't have been a bad draw before that turn. But I wanted to save the Arcane so he might be a little bit more tempted, seeing I had less cards. Okay, so he's just going to surrender as well, and we're actually doing pretty good in this little draft. But yeah, like I said, this video will probably be 2-part. I'll do one today and probably one tomorrow, and I'll probably do a deck of the day tomorrow as well. But I'm a little pressed on time, as I am hanging out with family and having that time sort of this little week. So hope you guys enjoyed. Nonetheless, we'll claim our prize, and we're up 2-1 right now as it stands. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Comment in the comment section, of course, for any suggestions on maybe the deck of day for tomorrow, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.